couldn't have imagined this. Not in a million years. Who could or would have? He said at the time, they're turning it into a dentist's waiting room. And they had. That's exactly what it resembled. But he'd never imagined he'd be sitting in it, this side of the counter, the wrong side. Except that there was no counter, of course. Beautiful old English oak it was, all ripped out and replaced with a one-way security screen. One way, that was the point. Policing stopped being a two-way process the day they did that. He'd said so at the time. We'll be able to see them, but they won't be able to see us. They won't be able to see us. We'll become faceless, anonymous, just voices out of a speaker on the wall. He'd fought it every inch of the way. Not that they were ever going to take notice of an old desk sergeant. It was a county-wide initiative, see? Charlie Hills looked up and stared at his reflection in the screen. He'd put in his papers a week after it had been installed. Now he was angry enough to tear the bloody thing out with his bare hands. And he felt sick to his stomach. He'd been up early and had a cooked breakfast, intending to spend the morning on his allotment. Always plenty to do down there at this time of the year. Now the bacon and eggs lay heavily, uncomfortably, and he wished he'd had nothing at all.